At the central police station, there was a wake. Sergeant Norton Stewart has been shot dead by a drugs gang. Policing the ghetto is a perilous job and casualties are common. The death of a colleague provokes bravado as well as mourning. But the force is handicapped by rampant ill discipline. The beating of suspects is routine. And every year the police kill at least 150 people while making arrests. Where evidence is hard to find and witnesses are intimidated, the police answer is shoot first and not bother with the questions. For years, corruption within the force has allowed some police officers to grow rich from drug trafficking. Some of the yardies arrested abroad have turned out to be Jamaican policemen. For the dedicated, the rewards are few. The problems besetting the force have led to the appointment of a new police commissioner, whose task is to root out corruption. In his first 3 months, he's sacked some officers and demoted others. The aim is to persuade the ghetto communities that they should trust the police rather than the street corner dons.
This small minority exists as community protectors, they call themselves. Their finance is a result of narcotics and illegal sale of narcotics. My mission is to try and not only remove them, but by bringing the communities closer to the police, as it has to be. By doing that, one will replace those community protectors by legal, legitimate policemen doing their duties.
But change won't be easy. In the fight against yardie crime, the police enjoy little trust. When British and American detectives have tried to track down drug dealers who fled to Kingston to evade capture, they say their requests for help from the Jamaican constabulary have been frustrated. The police have failed to penetrate the heartlands of crime. Many blame their impotence on politicians. They protect the community dons who bring them votes. The police are left uncertain and aggressive.
The police are going in, beating up on the guys on the corner, shooting somebody arbitrarily. It's just a way of getting out their frustration and pretending that they are doing police work. Because for so many years, they have not been allowed to do their work properly. And this has bred within the force itself a set of police whom are by and large untouchable themselves. Even their superior officers are afraid to deal with them because of their political backing.
In the garrison towns, the politician gets what he wants. A by-election was held in a PNP constituency in downtown Kingston to secure a seat in Parliament for the finance minister. The successful candidate, Dr. Omar Davis, won 99.8% of the votes. His 3 opponents got 19 votes between them. The party activists had done their job well.
Jamaica has all the institutions of a democracy, but though speech is free, it's hardly candid. Corruption has seeped into the pores of this society. Too many people have something to hide. None of the politicians we contacted was willing to speak on camera. And who can blame them? There are so many questions to be asked about Jamaica and drugs. The answers could be incriminating.
These rocks, cooked from powdered cocaine, are the lifeblood of the yardies. A kilo of cocaine bought in the Caribbean will sell for 10 times that amount in Britain. Converted to crack, the profit margin becomes astronomical. Crack and corruption go hand in hand, and those who know what's going on are usually scared to talk openly.
Politicians, police, businessmen, you name it. Everybody's involved somewhere along the line. Right through the ranks, right through the ranks, It's not only people from the ghetto here who are involved, because they don't have that vast amount of cash to supply the market, so, it's coming from people who have the cash to spend. Because a man in the ghetto, he can't find $100,000 US to go and get coke.
Those who've got real wealth in Kingston live in these hills above the city. The ambition of most Yardies is to make a fortune abroad and buy a mansion back home. It's said that money from international drug dealing has built many houses here. Danhi Williams is facing a £100 million fraud charge relating to car imports. It's said that some of the luxury vehicles he brought in were for political friends. The Americans say his business is a front for the laundering of drugs money. He may face extradition proceedings for his part in a Yardie operation in Texas. Danhi is an active supporter of the PNP and helps to provide money for the community dons to keep the party's influence strong. He's confident that his political services will keep him well away from jail.
The trial is not something that I can be convicted. There's no way I can be convicted. I don't have any worry about it. There's no worry in my mind or anything that there will be a problem out of this trial.
Do you have friends amongst politicians or ministers? I mean, people that, would not want to see you convicted?
Well, I wouldn't say yes and I wouldn't say no.